Welcome back to your channel, guys. This is Manu and welcome back to Musings of Manu once again. In this video we are going to talk about 15 pieces of advices that my Instagram family has given for the college freshers, for the university freshers, and I hope this will help you and add value to your lives, because at some point in time we all judge ourselves whenever we go to a new place, and when we hear people talking about their journey, we can relate with them, we can feel comfortable with ourselves, and we know our definition of fun. So let's delve into this video and I hope this will add value to your life. So let's begin. The first advice is, sometimes you will feel you don't belong here, but trust me, in the end everything will make sense, because eventually everything falls into place. I couldn't agree more. When I joined college, I used to feel so different from everyone else, and I don't know, maybe I judged people at some point in time. I shouldn't have, because that limits your capability to go and network with people, to go and know their part of story, their journey, and it somehow limits your capabilities. So you will have to go there with open mind and learn whatever comes your way. So this is the best advice, that you will feel like you don't belong there, but at the end of the day, it was meant for you and that's why you were there. And you will, after 3 to 4 years of your journey, you will feel that this is the only place I belong to. I don't want to go anywhere from this place. So let's moving on to the next advice. Never settle. Explore as much as you can. Invest in your inner well-being. How beautiful is that? You know what? When we get consumed, when we get busy into academics and all those stuff, traveling, and when you live in the PG, you have to maintain everything on the daily basis. So we don't get time, and even if we get time, we do not focus on our inner well-being. What is our inner well-being? It is the self-reflection. Whenever you get time, you have to introspect. You have to tell yourself that you've come this far, and it's a long way that you've come, and you have a gratitude and a sense of gratitude in your mind for the journey you have embarked on, and for how far you've come. Because when you know that from within, you never settle for less. You always try to explore more things. You always try to make the most out of your journey like this. So never settle for less. Whenever you feel like I should be going for this, maybe I'm not meant for bigger things in life, you should look back and you should realize that you've come this far, not to come this far. You've come this far to go far ahead. You have to go to the top. Remember this thing. The third piece of advice is, be open to taking risk. Yes, of course. I have known n number of people who went to college, who went to university, and they started their own business. They started doing things that people could never imagine a college student would do. The kind of people you surround yourself with, at the end of the day, you become that person. You are some of people you surround yourself with. So be open to taking risk. Whenever you are at a place, realize that what are the most important things that I can learn from this networking event, or from this place, or from this webinar, and then only you have that courage, you have that guts to take risk in college. I don't know, I should have taken a lot of risk during my college years. I should have gone for more case study competitions, more debate competitions, and the more people I would get to know, the better I will become into taking risk. And these are the only factors that will take you way ahead in life. When we invest into mutual funds, or we invest into any of the plans that will give us interest in the future, we always have risk factor with that, but still we invest in that just because we know that if we take risk now, it will be beneficial for our future self. And that's the reason you have to take risk. You have to try an number of things, and then only you will be able to settle on that one thing that is meant for you. And this bit of advice is my favorite. Be yourself. In a world everyone is trying to be someone else. I have created so many videos on this topic as well. Be yourself, because when you try to put a mask on your face and you try to be someone else in front of someone else, you will always end up losing yourself. You will always end up meeting people who are not meant for you. You will never be able to find your own tribe. You will always struggle with people. You will think, OMG, where am I? I am not supposed to be here. I do not belong here. I should have friends that I can connect with, that I can vibe with. So for that, you will have to be yourself. Then only the people, the kind of person you are, you will attract that kind of person. So in a word, everyone is trying to be someone else. Just be yourself. Show your own journey. Show your hardships, your stories, your experiences. What you bring to the table will define your worth. I hope you got this point. Here comes another one. Start content creation. Explore and try out different things. Go to competitions and try everything there is. I would agree 100% to this. It is the need of the hour that you explore different options. We live in the era of technology, we live in the era of information. Everything is available on the internet. Go and try and do whatever works for you. Go and try that artist page. Go and try that option where you can create content on LinkedIn, you can create content on YouTube, on Spotify, everywhere. Start creating content. You never know what will work for you and what will never work for you. Maybe you are looking for placements and maybe you will not get placements according to your expectations. So always try to be the best version of yourself. When you create content, it's not just one thing that you're doing. At the same time, you're editing your videos, you're writing your description, you're writing scripts for your videos. You are exploring so many options there are, and people are taking so much money for this work. YouTubers are paying people to do this work for them. They are creating graphic designing, they're creating thumbnails. Everything takes a lot of time and effort, and if you could learn one thing from content creation, that will add so much value into your life. We are so much unsure of our goals when we are out of college or university. We are sometimes lost. So in that case, it's always good to explore so many options, so that at the end of the day, you will always have something on your plate. Now we have, don't waste your time in fake friendships, relationships. Don't sacrifice your time and energy for people. Absolutely. See, when you go to college, it's all about people. It's all about people, and it will affect your time, of your mood. Everything will depend on people, the kind of people you surround yourself with. So be very mindful of the relationships and friendships you are having in college life. Do not drop out because of some very lame reason, very naive reason. Just don't do that to yourself. You are there to create your future. You are there to add value to your life. You are there to prepare yourself for all the hardships of life. You are there to create something for yourself and for your family. You're not there to figure out others' life and their problems. You do not have to do that. You are there for yourself, and be a little selfish in that case. I'm not saying you should stop being kind, you should stop talking to people, and I am just saying that you should stop wasting time for people who do not care for you enough, and you should stop going behind people who are not interested in you at all. I hope you got my point. So let's move ahead. Try to enjoy your learnings as well as your college life, because after 10 years, you will say that due to my academics, I missed out on my college life. So true. And now we talk about work-life balance. Now we talk about studies balance, and then we talk about fun. And if you do not want to say this, you will have to maintain a proper balance. You will have to study every single day, so that whenever you go to a cafe or a club, or you go to enjoy yourself, you go for an outing, you do not miss out on your studies. At the same time, you do not have to cram the whole night for an exam next week. So you have to maintain the balance, but at the same time have a lot of fun. Because yes, of course, after 10 years, you will look back and realize, oh, I missed out on a lot. Because this is one such year of your life that gives you the freedom to explore all the possibilities, to develop your personality, to dive deeper into yourself, into introspection. And when you get to know yourself, when you read more and more books, when you meet new people, you read people as well. So this is the time you have so much fun. You network as much as you can, you attend events, you visit places, and that's how you make the most out of your time. Moving ahead, This bit of advice is my favorite, and I think you will like it. Not everybody has to have a cool college life. It's overrated. It's more about knowing yourself than comparing yourself to others. Yes, of course, maybe someone has to pay the rent of the PG next day, and someone is doing a job at the same time, attending colleges as well, and you are trying to force them to take them to a cafe. Maybe they cannot afford that. Maybe they do not have that privilege of time. Maybe they are so much involved into something else. So you cannot force someone. It's about self-realization and personality development. Career development will always go hand in hand. It's about realizing that your definition of fun can be a lot different than others. And you're not supposed to follow what others are doing at all. You've got your priorities, and it's better you focus on yourself, but at the same time make friends who can support you, make friends who can empower you, encourage you. That's the best advice, I think. Thanks, Jitat, for that. Go with an open mind and be a part of as many societies as you can so that you meet new people. But at the end, you will realize that there are very few interest societies that you are really interested in, and you should be a part of them only. You will have to hustle every single day even though you are having fun, because your future self will never thank you for having fun all the time and not working hard enough to make the most out of your time. True that. Even though this life is supposed to be fun and everything seems so glitter and shiny, there's a part of this life where you'll have to study, because at the end of the day you are there because of your academics. You have to make the most out of your time. You are not in a race with others, but you are in a race with yourself. You have to see that how far you've come, and you have to compare yourself to your past version. If I am better or not, if I'm getting better or not. You have to realize that. Moving ahead, there's a thing called attendance in college. Yes, there's always an attendance criteria in college. And let me tell you, even if there is no attendance criteria, would you not attend the college lectures? You should. And why would you not attend the lectures when you are there to study, when you're there to make a career for yourself? It's your priority, and it would be a waste of your money and your parents' efforts if you are not putting enough amount of time and energy and efforts into something you are there for. Of course, you're there for academics, so it's good if you maintain attendance and at the same time you maintain your college lectures, assignments, everything else at the same time. Because this is the time we explore and we realize that how bad we are in time management. I have struggled so much in my college life. I had to put reminders for everything, even for a deadline, that there would be an alarm ringing every time I am missing a deadline. Oh, I have to write this assignment. Every time I was missing onto something, even my friends used to call me and remind me. I don't know, something happens to your brain when you are so much consumed, when you are so much occupied. Something happens in your mind that you are not able to focus at all. In the middle of it, I'm thinking I had ADHD. I don't know, maybe it's a wrong misconception of me, but you never know. Moving on to the next piece of advice, try to live the life of college, don't just try to survive it. Participate in co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, go to more and more webinars and events so that you can use it as a stress buster. I remember joining the theatre society of my college because I wanted to try it out, and I actually loved the experience. Every time I had to run, I had to do n number of exercises and n number of I had to meet so many people, and we would do so much street plays and everything that I would feel so relaxed. I had to leave it at eventually because I did not have that much of time, but I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I think joining interest-based societies is something I would highly recommend you. You can always join societies because it's a spruce up for your CV as well. Let's see what else we've got. Keep polishing your CV, keep boosting your skills while applying, and don't forget to update your resume every time you apply for a job or internship. This thing you have to keep in your mind, and delete the graduation year from your CV. It should not be there at all. But you are a fresher, so you will have to keep it in your CV, and you have to mention all the skills that you want. I will make another separate video for your CV and resume, and I hope that you understand that your CV is the initial step towards getting an internship or a job opportunity, and it should look like a professional CV. You have to keep updating the skills, you have to keep updating everything according to the dates. Whenever you are a fresher, you will have to put everything about your experiences. Even if you volunteered, you will have to write it in your CV. So be very mindful of that. I hope that's clear. Okay, so one of my friend has written, make a LinkedIn account and follow Manu. You don't have to follow me, but I'd say definitely you have to make a LinkedIn account for sure. And if you do not have a LinkedIn account, you're making a big mistake, my friend. Even if you are in school right now, create a LinkedIn account and see the people from your college, the college you are going to select, what are they doing, how many societies are there. Try to read as much as you can. The good content you will consume right now, later you will produce it. So you have to go on LinkedIn and create a LinkedIn account. That is 100% helpful for you. No matter which course you are going to opt for, you have to create a LinkedIn account. BCom owners, BA owners economics, law, whatever you are going to do, just create a LinkedIn account. Even if you are a model, just go and create a LinkedIn account. It's gonna help you, and it will boost your CV 1000%. Because you will go on LinkedIn, you will realize that there is a premium for students. You will realize there is LinkedIn learning program, and from there you can learn so many courses and you can put it on your CV as well. So go on LinkedIn and create a LinkedIn account for the very first time, and then you can watch a video in my YouTube section. You will get it, how to optimize. Then optimize the LinkedIn account, but go and make a LinkedIn account for the very first thing. Last but not the least, this advice comes from me because this is something I received from one of my favorite seniors. I asked her, how am I going to be sure that this is the person I want to be friends with for the next 3 years? And she told me, you don't have to find that. Eventually they will find you. You will be able to know that this is the tribe I was looking for, because you do not choose your tribe will choose you. And the people you want to surround yourself with, for that you will have to be yourself, and those people will come to you eventually. And yes, I found my tribe because everybody else found theirs. Maybe I'm not a very social person, so I will find someone who is less social, who enjoys reading books rather than going out. And if I am a person who is very outgoing and social, then I will find someone who enjoys going out. So this is how you attract your tribe, and you don't have to worry about it at all. You just have to be yourself all the time. So yeah, this is the video, and I hope this video helps you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep flourishing, keep nurturing your skills, and keep updating your CV all the time, because you're gonna need that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.